to encourage each one of us, especially those that have been ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start our fellowship. You're welcome to Kampala South this evening. For all that are still seated at the back, there are so many free tables at the front. Bye-bye. We are starting our fellowship almost immediately. But once again, to all those that are visiting Kampala South, you are very, very, very welcome. So please come and take seats up front. Feel free to move. My ushering team, please help me bring our guests to the front. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to Kampala South. Our fellowship is about to start. So please, let's have our seats. I want to encourage those that are seated at the back to come and feel, come and feel the tables at the front. I know many of you are spiritual, and you usually say the last shall come first. But please come to the front and let's have our fellowship started. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, you're very, very, very much welcome to Kampala South. I can see a number of tables on this side. They are still open. Maybe we should start giving out sweets to those who come to the front. Ladies and gentlemen, please come and take these seats and we start our fellowship. We want to thank each and every one of you for coming. Please come and take these seats and we start fellowship. I know this is the day of giving out so many hugs. We shall proceed with the hugs a bit later. Let's take our seats and let's start our fellowship. Members of the organizing committee and the ushering team, please help seat our guests in their rightful places so that we can start our fellowship. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome. You're welcome to Kampala South. Feel at South. If you have no drink, please just put up your hand. The ushers will come and bring you a drink. So let's get this fellowship started. Our dear guests, you're very much welcome to Kampala South. And it's a cash bar. So wait and wait. They will come to you, order with cash, and take your order. So you're all welcome to Kampala South. Feel at South the whole evening. Thank you very, very much. President Paul, we are about to invite you.
You didn't tell us we needed to do changing. This guy wasn't just like this for the coordinating earlier. No.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, you're very, very welcome to our fellowship today. All please feel free. You have a table. If you know you are an amazing president, there is a table reserved for you. If you are an HCP, your table is this side. So HCP mwena, feel free. So if you're an AP, just make your way to the front and order yourself a very nice drink. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to Kampala South. All distinguished guests, we are very, very glad to see you. We are about to start. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take our seats. Thank you very much once again for honoring our invite to come and fellowship with us on this very, very, very special day. There is still a number of open spaces at the front. Feel free to move and sit at the front tables. Very, very welcome. Once again, all those that are visiting us, especially those visiting us for the first time, because we've met some of those, you're welcome. Thank you, Phil at South. If you haven't yet gotten a drink, please put up your hand. A waiter or waitress will come to you. They also take mobile money payments, so please feel free. So, but just give me a minute. Let me come and then I will say. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have our seats. Let's have our seats. Let's humbly have our seats so that fellowship. At the back.
Through the grace. MC, Mike.
Could we all be upstanding for the grace? For what we have received and for what we are about to receive, and for this wonderful day we are going to have, we pray for everything to go well. In the Lord's name, I have prayed.
Thank you. Friends, I'm going to kindly request we take the next 1 or 2 minutes to greet, meet, and then we shall continue with the rest of the program. Thank you. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we'll kindly request that you take your seats, please. Once again, this is to welcome you all to the Rotary Club of Kampala South. We do, in terms of protocol, our district governor, Edward Kakembo, and all protocols observed. We recognized you in your respective capacities. At this point, we do have a special ceremony that we are going to go through, and that is the ceremony where the immediate past district governor, Mike Sebalu, hands over the district chain to District Governor Edward Kakembo. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our immediate past district governor, Mike Sebalu, and our district governor, Edward Kakembo, up to the front.
Thank you, Mr. President. Good evening, fellow Rotarians. Good evening, fellow Rotarians. Yeah, thank you very much for coming. Today marks the official tour of duty of our Hope Creation Governor, Edward Kakembo Nsubuga. And the governor and I agreed that I do dress him up, ready for action, ready for leadership. And that is what we are going to do right now. I would request you to be upstanding to honor our team leader as he gets decorated with the tools of authority and leadership. That's the first tire. You know, you lift quite some good weight when you're a governor. The bigger one is yet to come. Dear members of the Rotary Club of Kampala South, who are hosting the first visit, and all Rotarians here present, I present to you your governor, who is ready, available, and willing to serve with effect from this evening. Mr. Governor, I wish you an eventful and productive tour of duty as our team leader in District 9213. May the Lord bless you.
Moving on with our program, Past Assistant Governor David Semakula, before you sit, we have, this is your part of the program where you will come and introduce our Assistant Governor.
When it started, I didn't know it will end. It seems it has ended. Now I am joining the Kirasha. President, my only duty here is to introduce the incoming or the current Assistant Governor in charge of Kampala Area 4. But before I do that, I have to follow the protocol. Dear Governor, dear immediate past district governor, it even sounds funny, but it is. Immediate past district governor, or in short, the amazing district governor, because amazing is not past. Dear governor nominee and past district governors, please allow me to introduce the assistant governor in charge of Kampala Area 4, which is composed of Kampala South, E-Club Global, Chireka Movers, SETA, RC SETA, and Kampala 7 Hills. The person I'm introducing, unfortunately, is not around. He's out of the country defending her classification. She's a Rotarian from Kampala Central since July 2009, a former Rotractor in Mengo Rotract Club, a former interactor of Nabisunsa Girls School Rotract Club, and she has held several offices at her club, that is Kampala Central, including membership, youth service, club secretary, president, and currently the assistant governor Kampala area 4. This lady has a family. She's a wife to Rotarian Dan Nabasa, who is a man. For the last 19 years. She's a mother of 2. One of them was born 17 years ago, then another one 15 years ago. When I was talking to her, she confirmed that they are happily married. Currently, she works with Coca-Cola Beverages Africa Group as group head, business processes and transformation. Right now, she's in South Africa defending her classification under Coca-Cola. Please, in absentia, receive Assistant Governor Flavia Nabasa. Thank you, President.
MC, I'd like to hand over the rest of the program to you.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. A very huge round of applause to our President. Thank you very much. Well, our program, allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to quickly, in less than 30 seconds, just go through what's coming up next. I will invite the representative of our AG, Mr. Kenneth Kiza, to again introduce our lovely DG. I think he will be escorted by AG Charles Odaga. So please, Mr. Kenneth Kiza. Oh yeah, Mr. Kenneth Kiza, please. AG Kenneth Kiza. Sorry, I'm learning the protocol.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Rotarians, Rotaractors, family members, all protocol observed. Our district governor is a graduate of Makerere University, and he holds a Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences and a Master of Arts in Social Sector Planning and Management from Makerere University. He worked with the Ministry of Finance and Planning and Economic Development at Entebbe International Airport in the Customs and Excise Department, and later joined Uganda Revenue Authority as a pioneer staff in 1991 on secondment by Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development, where he worked till 2004 and opted for early retirement to go in the private sector. He is the founder and CEO of TTB Investments Limited, a printing and publishing firm located on both Nasa and Nkrumah roads. He is a commercial tree farmer, cattle keeper, and bee farmer in Nakasongola district. Our district governor has been a Rotarian for 28 years, having joined the Rotary Club of Kampala Sese Islands in August 1994. He has served in most, if not all, ranks in the club, right up to the president in the Rotary year 2012-2013. In the same year, he was elected chair of presidents by his fellow presidents, a title that has since been changed to president of presidents.
He served as chair planning, implementation, monitoring and evaluation in the Rotary year 2020-2021, as the district strategic planning officer, district governor-elect during the just concluded Imagine Rotary year 2022-2023. Our DGE is a PHF, a major donor level 2. He's a God-fearing and family man, married to his childhood sweetheart and schoolmate Nora. They are blessed with 5 children. Rotarians, Retractors, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our district governor, Governor Edward Kakembo Nsubga.
Thank you, MC.
Thank you very much for the great introduction of our DG. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for our DG. I think it's going to be a very, very, very wonderful year ahead. For those that have read a little bit about what's happening or what's going to happen, and those that know something about the boy child, you know that he is championing that campaign. Our DG, I've heard in the corridors that you're called a peasant. I don't know whether that is a statement we can use here, but the last time I heard you speak, you said you were peasant. So, ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause to our peasant DG. Thank you very much. You know, at this juncture, we have a very, 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 before the DG comes, we have a very special club that has visited us today. And I'm going to give a very special 1 minute to Kampala North. Let me tell you something about the relationship between Kampala South and Kampala North. They decided to cancel their fellowship. And I think this is a tradition that has been going on since before I was born, and I'm old. So allow me invite the lovely, I've caught him off guard. Please give a big round of applause to Kampala North, and Mr. President, please come and give us that 1 minute of appreciation.
Thank you very much, MC. Allow me to recognize protocol, starting with the past district governors. Past District Governor Tusu, past District Governor Robert Wagwan Sivirwa, past District Governor Salongo Xavier Sentamu, the immediate governor, Mike Kennedy Sevalu, our current governor, Edward Kakembo Nsubga, whom we call the Eagle, the district governor nominee, Godfrey Chitakule, past assistant governors here present, Hope Creator President Rita, Tinka, Rotarians and Retractors, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to express our gratitude today to the Rotary Club of Kampala South, for which we are relaunching our partnership with the Rotary Club of Kampala South during this current Rotary year. We are going to do several things. I'll only mention two because of time. First, we are relaunching the singing and dancing competition. It will be held on November 11 at a venue yet to be determined. We are relaunching this in partnership with the Rotary Club of Kampala South and the Rotract Club of Kampala North Musical. In addition, a member of Kampala South, I expected to see him, Rotarian Sanjeev, pledged to support Kampala South and Kampala North to build an old people's home. We are going to implement or start implementing this project during this year. I'm happy to note that Kampala South agreed that this old people's home can be held at a site in Busunju, the Sam Owori Rotary Vijana Poa village in Busunju. So we look forward to this continued partnership between Kampala North and Kampala South, and we hope there will be more partnerships in this current year as well as in the years to come. With those few remarks, I beg your pardon, the membership of the Rotary Club of Kampala South and the board for accepting to partner with the Rotary Club of Kampala North. I thank you.
Thank you very much, President. Without further ado, allow me take the honor to invite President Paul Mohamed to give his farewell. Sounds, but he's still around, he's not running away. To give his farewell remarks. President Paul, please. A round of applause for President Paul, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an amazing year, and he's been an amazing president.
Talk about ticking all the boxes, and at the last minute we realize we do not have a podium. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, you're all most welcome here this evening. What a journey this last year has been. You know, I am extremely humbled and proud to have been given the opportunity by my Rotary Club to have served as president during the year 2022-2023. I'm also blessed to have been given an amazing board to work with. And I have to admit that in all the organizations that I have worked with, Rotary, and especially the Rotary Club of Kampala South over the last year, this was the most gratifying. We did have our club assembly earlier, where we did give the state of the club address. I will spare the team going through all the detail, but only pick just a little bit, and that's what comes most dear. And that is the projects that we have done over the last year. When it comes to supporting the girl child, maternity and child health, maternal and child health, BELEP, blood donations, disease prevention and treatment, at Chikandwa, where we were able to assist with pregnant mothers, install a dental unit, a solar system to provide lighting, fence erection, it goes on and on. However, I'd like to just put some more light on the ACMAS project. This was the Agri Kankunda Memorial Agribusiness Scheme that we did work on in the late Agri Kankunda's honor, mostly to provide economic education and empowerment to the young. The model was such that you get a UPE school, and in addition to what is taught in those schools, you teach them all they need to know about agriculture. That is coffee planting, banana planting, vegetables, and rearing cattle. And from what we saw, it was quite a success. And God willing, we intend to roll this out to 12 other sites all across the country, 12 other schools all across the country, all in the north, east, west, and central over here. But most importantly, we just got to learn a few days ago, we succeeded in receiving 850 million shillings to push through one of our two major grants that we had started on earlier in the year. And so the new team will at least have a good start. There is a lot to be grateful for that has happened over the club's history, but allow me convey Our gratitude, one, to the amazing board that I had the pleasure of serving with, for their unwavering support and commitment to our club. This team really worked. I must say they also had lots of fun in the process, and the results do show. Our district governor, Mike Sebalu, we thank you so much for your tremendous support and presence and checking up on us, despite your very, very busy schedule. Our AG, David Semakula, we have not lacked in mentorship and guidance. To our past presidents, I treasure all the support you gave during the year. I was not short of advice, solicited or not. We truly appreciate. Our IPP and club trainer, or if I reverse, now that I know I'm becoming the IPP, our past president, Charles Odaga, and club trainer, for the support that you provided every time we had our chats. Our suppliers, Hotel Africana, sponsors, all those who hosted club members at their homes, different parts of the country, we truly thank you. The installation committee led by past President Charles Odaga that got together and planned for us this great evening, we are truly grateful. Our club admin team for consistently and effectively running our hybrid fellowships throughout the year. We did have quite a lot of educational and fun fellowships. But most importantly, I would like to thank our club members for always being supportive and available whenever they were called upon. We were able to do so much, touch so many communities positively, and with the humble contributions we got from members, we truly, truly appreciate. For those I may have missed out, please note my appreciation nonetheless. For where we fell short, I can only say I'm sorry and do take full responsibility. And to our President Rita, I just remembered there was the year 2002-03 and the year 2003-04. The district governor then was a gentleman called Varinder Singh Sir. This was the district governor who went 2 years running. And the story had was that the district governor following missed out on his year simply because he did not go for the training that district governors need to go for. I'd like to thank President Rita for ensuring she went through all the protocols and requirements, and right now that she is president of our club. President Rita and your board, I really would like to wish you all the very best. You do inherit a strong, fine club, and at least from the outgoing board and the members, you can be mostly assured of the support that will come throughout your year. I do wish you a very fruitful year going ahead. I once again would like to thank each and every one of you for giving us the opportunity to serve. And as I bring this to the end of my speech, I'd like to call on the outgoing board, starting with, for example, our CEO. If you could please join. I'm going to read the people who really pushed this club throughout the year. Our CEO and Secretary, Yvette Kabagambe. Our Treasurer, Farida, wherever you are. I single out these two ladies because they're the ones who also kept me in check at all times. They are the ones who controlled our finances, our budgeting, and coordinated with the whole board to make sure that we delivered throughout this year. I thank you all. Next, I'd like to invite our Service Projects Director, Mimi. I don't know if she's around. This lady was tireless all through the year, even up until last week, in making sure she delivered for us the projects. But there's a gentleman who really outdid himself. our club admin, Richard Kalunji, wherever you are. That was an amazing job, if I use the governor's language, in the way you pushed us through. I could go on and on, but in the interest of time, I'd like to call on all the board members here present to kindly come, join us at the front for recognition and at least a photo moment before we move on. All the outgoing members, if you could kindly join us here at the front.
Members of the outgoing board, please join President Paul at the front. Let's make this quick. We are running out of time, so I will speak while going. Guys, run.
As the Rotary Club of Kampala South, with over 140 members, we do have a board of about 34 members. And this board worked really hard this last year to deliver for us the goals that we set out to do.
All right, quickly organize yourselves in a picture form. I wonder how that looks like, but the cameraman should tell us. Okay, let's be in the center quickly. We need to move on with the program. Thank you, President Paul and your team. All right, let's take the picture. Whoever doesn't appear, good riddance. Okay, that's enough. Thank you. A very huge round of applause to President Paul. Thank you very much, amazing President. And very quickly, let's move on to our next program. Allow me invite Innocent Agaba. Innocent, are you in the house? So our next bit of the program is to do or read the citation for President Rita Tinka. Innocent, are you in the house? Hey, the relative disappeared. Ladies and gentlemen, Innocent, I think we can do this very quickly so that we don't take a lot of time. Innocent should have been here. Or I help the guy. Ndaula. So it's Innocent Ndaula. Bwana Innocent Ndaula, please show up. Let's be quick. Again, thank you very much, outgoing board. Thank you, President Paul, for the amazing year. Innocent, please come and do the citation, and then we move on to the next very important phase. Thank you.
I didn't know that my name was Agaba, but I learned today that Agaba is the latest father in the Rotary family of Kampala South. So from one Innocent to another, no love lost. I'll take the honors and do this quickly. It's my great honor and privilege to introduce to you a remarkable individual who is assuming the esteemed role of President of the Rotary Club of Kampala South. Typical of Gemini babies, she's born in May, very curious, she adapts well to tough environments, and she's an excellent communicator. And she brings to the presidency a wealth of knowledge, experience, dedication to his position. Her education, she pursued a degree in purchasing and supplies from Makerere University Business School, providing her with a strong foundation in the field. She further enhanced her expertise by completing a professional graduate diploma in procurement and supplies from the CIPS in the UK. In her pursuit of continuous growth and development, Rita Tinka also earned a postgraduate diploma in international sports management, a program offered in collaboration with the University of London and the World Academy of Sports in Switzerland. Additionally, she has acquired several other management certifications, further solidifying her knowledge and skills in leadership and management. Her Professional experience, she has demonstrated remarkable entrepreneurial spirit, engaging in various ventures, showcasing her exceptional business acumen and leadership skills. Additionally, she is a business consultant for the Obatha Fiduciary, a renowned security printing company based in France. In this role, she collaborates closely with the company, providing invaluable strategic guidance and innovative solutions for business growth, development, and for Uganda. Outside this, family is the cornerstone of Rita Tinka's life, and she is a proud mother of two wonderful boys, Dante Fortune and Dew Antonio. It's through the love and support of her family that Rita draws strength and inspiration in her commitment to serving others. Her Rotary journey is an impressive one, over 20 years of dedicated service to Rotary. Within the Rotary community, she has demonstrated exceptional leadership skills and a strong commitment to service. Her journey began in 2002 when she joined the Rotaract Club of Ntinda. She went on to serve as the president of that club between the years 2004 and 2005, showcasing her ability to lead and inspire others. She rose to the high office of ADRR. In 2008-2009, Rita Tinka took on the role of District Public Relations Officer for D9200, further contributing her skills and expertise to the Rotary organization. Rita's extensive experience and exemplary leadership within Rotary make her a true standout in the community. Rita joined the Rotary Club of Kampala South on the 1st of March 2010 and has since served in the following capacities. Club Secretary, she's done that twice. Service Project Chair, she's done that twice as well, and she was also a Grants Chair. As the President nominee of Rotary Club of Kampala South, she actively prepared herself for the role of President, while also wholeheartedly participating in the club activities and projects. Her commitment to service is evident through her past roles in the club, serving in almost all board positions. Outside Rotary, Rita Tinka possesses diverse interests that contribute to her well-rounded nature. She has a deep passion for sports with a bias to cricket, of course, and actively engages in sports-related activities. She's also an avid reader, exploring various genres of literature, and possesses a keen interest in fashion, trends, and styles. She sits on the Uganda Cricket Association board representing women, and this is not the first time she's doing this. It is the second time. She was also on that board when Richard Mwami, who is the past president of Rotary Club of Chadondo, was the chairman of Uganda Cricket between 2014 and 2017. And she's also founder member and executive treasurer of the Uganda Dance Sport Federation, one of the fastest rising sports federations in the country. Tonight, Rotary will be enriched with the addition of an exceptional individual who embodies the qualities of leadership, passion, dedication, and unwavering commitment to service that make her the perfect fit for this role. Together, let us rally behind her vision, support her endeavors, work hand in hand to create hope in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Rita Tinka has done very, very well with herself, especially in terms of cricket. A couple of cricketers are in the building. Cricketers, cricket cranes, Victoria Powers, you can stand up and just wave your hands a bit. Cricketers, please. When Rita Tinka joined the cricket back in 2003 as a student at Makerere University Business School, some of us were still in high school and know how much loved the game, like any teenager who visited disco club for the first time or gets a taste of scotch. For the first time, Rita Tinka's eyes lit up when she saw the gentleman's game. She was in the able company of two gentlemen, Benjamin Musoke, who everybody knows in this house, I believe, Benzo, and Henry Santos Sebulime, rest in peace. From then on, she never looked back. She went on and on, supported the women's game 2010, and further on, when she joined the women's game, she was the second ever board member after Jackie retired to become a board member. That is in 2012. But then also she was a team manager for the team after she decided to join and help the women. She has gone on and on, and some of the things that have happened in cricket today that are nice are because of her, because all the men's clubs, the 8 full member clubs, do have a women's team because Rita Tinka pushed for that initiative when she was on the board Today, she's come back and she's serving on the new board. She's into her second term on the board. And many of the players here know how well and how deep her passionate and justifiable pockets are. With great pride and excitement, warmly welcome Rita Tinka as the president of Rotary Club of Kampala South. Please join us in congratulating Rita as she embarks on this incredible journey. Another round of applause for our incoming president, Rita Tinka.
Thank you very much, Innocent. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give her a very, very huge round of applause. Allow me at this juncture to invite President Paul Mohammed to take us to the next session.
Friends, as it gets to the end of when I get to wear this lovely chain, allow me first or lastly do welcome and show sincere gratitude to the amazing presidents here in the house for the camaraderie that we have had over the last year, for visiting and making sure that you see me go. They all in the group were saying they have to come and check for sure that I'm leaving as one of the last ones still on. I see our PTC presidential team coordinator, Marion. For you all, I thank you. At this point, I'd like to pass on the microphone to our district governor, who's going to take us through the next part of our program. Thank you.
Good evening, friends. Hey, what's happening? Good evening, friends. I know people at the back can't see me, but good evening, friends, once again. What do you say? Do I look smart? Yes. I would like to thank our Governor Mike for not being selfish and handing over the chain to me. Thank you so much, Governor Mike, for it. Yes, President Paul, we thank you so much for a job well done. And it's time for you to depart and you get a new leader. Allow me to welcome our incoming president, President Rita. Come on the stage. Please clap for our president.
Brian beat kulumanga kadali dali. Brian beats no man.
May I request Rita's family to come and join us? The president has insisted he wants his family to be with us to witness this function. Yes, President Paul, this is the time, but you have the oath. Before we do anything, President, you are going to take an oath. President Tinka. Friends, I request you to stand up as we install our next president. This is a very important ceremony for us. Some of you are watching peaceful transfer of power for the first time in your lives. Our President Tinka, you've been elected to one of the most important offices in Rotary, the office of President of the Rotary Club of Kampala South. You were elected by members of your club. It is an expression of their confidence in your leadership. If you are willing to accept this responsibility, then I'll ask you to take this oath by raising your right hand.
I, Baba's Rita, Tinka, do solemnly pledge that I will faithfully execute the office of the President of the Rotary Club of Kampala South, and that I'll do to the best of my ability support the district governor and the Rotary International, and that I will uphold I'll uphold the constitution and the bylaws of the club and that those of Rotary International. And so help me God.
Thank you so much. At this juncture, President Paul, I request you to hand over that chain to our Assistant Governor. Time for you to leave. Remember that song, this is the time. Friends, this is the time we've been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, join me to welcome our newest president of Rotary Club of Kampala South. President Tinka, congratulations, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, you may take your seats. For us, changing leadership in Rotary is seamlessly, and we are done. Please go and take your seat. Thank you so much for welcoming, for escorting our president.
Congratulations, President Rita. Another round of applause. President Paul.
At this juncture, I want to request all the past presidents of this club to come and receive your baggage. This baggage, President
All APs, you're invited. Amazing presidents, please join the group. Amazing. Presidents, please join the group. Come and take your baggage. Let's have that very quickly. President. Ladies and gentlemen, let us escort him to the Chirasha very, very quickly. Fuluma sebo, fuluma. Tugende. All right. President Paul, congratulations to you and to For those that have witnessed peaceful handover of power, congratulations. Thank you very much. President Rita, the opportunity is now yours. The platform is yours to come and give us your acceptance speech. Then after that, you will take your rightful place. A very huge round of applause for President Rita. Kampala South has had 7 lady presidents, and she's number 8 in the 32 years of existence. So please. Over to you, President Rita.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the protocol already observed, I would like to add my family, extending my gratitude to all the different families that I have. First, my blood family, both those present, those online, and those with us in spirit. Your support and love have been instrumental in my journey. My adorable sons, Dante Fortune and Dio Antonio, whose time I steal to serve humanity. The woman in my life, a woman of all seasons, a lady I love with all my heart, who is responsible for everything that I am and everything that I am today and I do today, who could not be here with us. My grandmother, who is 89 years old and make 90 years in December. I love her so much. My cricket family, where I spent most of my youth, they have taught me valuable lessons about teamwork, dedication, and sportsmanship. My team pioneer, I love you guys. There is a group of ladies that I'm immensely grateful to. They call themselves God is Good. Theirs is a place I sometimes go to be silly when I need to distress. And you know, mental health is such a big issue now and we need to fight it. So you need to have that space where you can be allowed to be silly and just not be judged. I love you girls. To my Rota friends, all of whom I met in District 9200, thank you for sharing wonderful experiences and being a cherished part of my life. When I look around, I see all of you in all the corners. I would also like to acknowledge and honor the rich history that our club shares with the Rotary Club of Kampala North for allowing us to exist as South, and to many more collaborations. To the Rotary Club of Kampala City for helping to revive the Rotary Club of Kampala South and giving us valuable members. Lastly and not least, to the men of honor at the worship place of Rise and Shine for the support and strength, and I appreciate the sense of community and togetherness that we share. I salute you. To all of you here present, I bid you a warm and heartfelt good evening to all of you. I would like us to stand up and observe a moment of silence. To those that have departed, DGND Agrikankuda, and with all due respect, who would have been my governor this evening, a friend, a big brother, and a person that had become everything I love to serve humanity. Rotarian Carol Abeja, past Assistant District Governor and past President of this club, who, like Agre, passed away mysteriously. Last evening, one of our club members lost a father. David Bwaswa, we commonly call him Semako Kido. We have your dad in prayer. And 2 days ago, PAG, Past Assistant District Governor Jemima, also went to be with the Lord. Let's observe a moment of silence for these and many more that have passed. Eternal rest grant unto them, O Lord. Let perpetual light shine upon them. Amen. As we take our seats, I'd like to request that we sing just maybe the chorus of this song, Viva la Rotary. We sang this song when I started my journey, and it almost felt like if you didn't know the song, you are not Rotary material enough. And I give great honor to Rotarian Godfrey Katamujuna, Rotary Club of Kampala North. He taught us the song. We sang and sang and sang, and we didn't even understand. I personally didn't really care about the meaning of the song, but when you listen to it carefully, you understand that everything that we stand for here as Rotarians is in that song. So I'll take the chorus. Let every good knight raise his helmet and glove to carry a message of service and love. Ho ho, vivara, vivara, Rotary, vivara, vivara, Rotary. Truth is a right, love is a might, viva la Rotary. Thank you. As a born, bred, and practicing Roman Catholic, growing up and going to mostly Catholic schools that started with St. Helens, St. Valley Kudembe, and soon to be St. Chitante maybe. The priest, whenever he came to give the gospel, he would start with Mubudde Buli. And back then, we didn't understand, or I didn't, what Mubudde Buli meant. And soon we were singing, we were waiting for the gospel to start, and we could in unison say Mubudde Buli. And one day it ended a serious beating. However, as I've grown wiser, I believe, I've come to understand that it was a nod to history. As we read the New Testament, we cannot forget the Old Testament. And therefore, as Rotarians in this district, we must always remember our origin and how we became who we are today. District 9200. That district made me, I believe. It connected me, and it made me almost everything that I am. Reflecting on my journey as a Rotarian, I started in Interact. I didn't know much about Interact. I didn't even care if Interact had a connection with Rotary until I joined Rotaract. In 2002, at the invitation and prompting of my aunt, Super President Florence Tinka, Rotary Club of Ontinda, I joined the Rotaract Club of Ontinda. While there, I served as president, and I moved through, served as a district representative, PR. I spent 8 years of my youth in Rotaract, and the memories are immense. If there was a fountain of youth, I think I would drink it again to go back to that time. We had projects in Rotaract, and they were very simple but impactful. There were a series of them that I would like to call the K series. For some reason, they all started with K. Chiola, Chisowera, Chanja, Chidera, and only Bandwe stood out. But those projects were impactful, and we served humanity. But most importantly, we made friends. After 8 years in Rotaract, 13 years ago today, I joined the Rotary Club of the Rotary Club of Kampala South on 1st March 2010. And there I began my courtship with the club. I'm probably the only person in the club that doesn't have a mentor, nor do I have a sponsor, because at the time, the club had 25 members. They had jailed and bonded, knew each other's anniversaries, knew each other's children and maybe grandchildren. And when I joined, that year, the club moved from 25, along with my other Rotaractors that were poached, to 50. So we did a great job. And Kampala South is known for having Rotaractors. Two years ago, the club saw it fit to elevate me to a proper cohabiting. And for 2 years, I have been in that position, and I would like to say today is my wedding to the Rotary Club of Kampala South. I shall answer that question that has plagued me for the last 2 years. Are you ready? PP Charlie, IPP Caroline, Mbojana, and the whole fraternity, whenever they met me, they asked if I was ready. Today, I would like to say that yes, I am ready. Every year, Rotarians are called upon to channel our energies towards a specific focus. We have led the way, lent a helping hand, made dreams real, celebrated Rotary, made mankind our business, and sowed the seeds of love. This year, we are called upon to create hope in the world. And hope we shall create. District Governor Edward Kakembo, we gave you our pledge during the board meeting that we held today, that we shall do our best to further the programs and the projects that the district has in collaboration with the club goals and our club strategic plan. Maybe I would like to echo the words of RI President Gian Paolo Lang of the Rotary Club of Livorno, who served in the year 1956-1957, and the theme that year was Keep Rotary Simple. Let's create hope in the world, uplift the boy child, proceed the mental health campaign, and simply keep Rotary simple. To the outgoing president, IPP Paul, thank you for the seed capital, for the seed that you have left me behind, a very strong and vibrant club. Thank you for all the achievements of the year that just ended. I was in a cohabitation mode, so I wasn't doing much. I was allowed to relax. If I were back home, they would have said I was being smeared to prepare for my wedding. But Paul and the board, you did a tremendous job, and we are so proud of you. As you join the able leaders of this club, the past president, I know that you'll continue to hold my hand and the board as you are the club trainer. The past presidents of this club, your support is invaluable. The club stands on the strong leadership and support that you render us without interfering, but without letting us stray. Thank you so much. As the outgoing board, we have a token of appreciation for IPP Paul. But before, around the same time as I hand over the award, I would like to confirm to the district governor that we have started our journey to contributing towards polio plus, and therefore, Paul Mohammed, please come up. This is to you from the board that you led so diligently and supported to the end. To the many awards that we won this year, and to being the club of the year, the second year running. Thank you. To District Governor Edward Kakembo, we have started our journey of service, and today we contribute $2,000 US to the polio fund Please receive this today, but we shall continue collecting until we can serve no more. There. Thank you. The board that is going to create hope in the world, I would request that you probably wave in the interest of time, or you can run up quickly to the front and be seen. As I go through your names quickly, the immediate past president, Paul Mohamed, the president-elect, Sam Sewagude, Vice President Farida Sichajula Mpulumba, Club CEO and personal assistant, Mesha Chibagarukayo Nuwabine, Project Service Director, Innocent Agaba, TRF Director, William Kasozi, Vocational Service Director, Asa Mugenyi, Family of Rotary Victoria, Nabisenke Sendi Kwanawa, Fundraising Chair, Parite Tuinomujuni, District Governor Initiatives, Charles Waiswa, Wilson Biekwaso, ICT Officer, Innocent Indaula Officer, Bulletin, Diana Tegule of DISCON and RI Convention. The most sought after person this around is our grants chair, Stephen Magero. He has done a tremendous job. Allen, and serving the third year or second 2 years and a half. Aaron Nambaki, the polio officer, responsible for the 2,000 check that we are giving the DG today. Francesca Nakagwa Kakoza, Director Membership. Craven Mukwenda, Director Youth Service. Doreen Orishaba, Director Public Relations. Naume Mugisha, Chair Procurement. Joan Abel, Chair Audit. The most important person on the board, Deus Dedit Muhumuza, Fundraising Chair. Awards Chair, Deus Dedit Muhumuza is the Treasurer of the club. Mental Health Champion, Susan Tashobia. Club Admin, Ian Mugisha. Monitoring and Evaluation, Alex Nyonzima. Miriam Wegoye, Deputy Club Treasurer. Albert Rubombora, Chair Strategy and Attendance. Winnie Mbabazi, Risk and Compliance. Catherine Nairoba, Deputy Service Projects. Bera Pamela Katoro, Boy Child Initiative. Awards Chair, Tom Ayebare. Tim, this is the board that is going to serve. You may take your seats. I thank you all, and let us continue to strive for a better and more powerful world through our collective efforts as we serve humanity in this year of creating hope. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, a bigger round of applause to our president, President Rita, as she takes her seat for the first time. She has a very capable PA. And ladies and gentlemen, I want us to take a very, very, very quick break right now, and allow me invite in the house. Hey, hugs are still passing by. All right, allow me invite in the house a very, very renowned musician in this country to just give us a break. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for one and only King Saha. Obugado.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. DJ, over to you and the team. Yeah.
Hey, Lord, we not baby,
yange enkuba siyinza mukuleka bakyala bange baba masuka twekamamale mama yanatenkuba amagoro mama yanantula mu maaso ekyama kyenekumira nze gugwe gwe nasokera ye gwe yandaga enjuba n'omusana nandaga omukono gwe nase sanga gondese baby mama gondese nasanga gondese mama mukwano gunakora omukwano gunanasa ize bebe gunankabya bana mama tasalasala eno esawa oli omu mu nsi eno olinga malayika mu nsi eno onjagaza nnyo ensi eno munnange kinyumirwa ensi eno mama nga gondese gondese nga gondese mama nga gondese gondese zenga gondese kulungula kulungula empulunguso zonna ozijjamu zenkulungula soma soma nga kapapula ng'ebiriko byetaaga nirwedde okukuuma bebi sijja kukwekaana olinga omufaliso kwenfunira otulo tugenderera mu disco pulo bannange ndowooza ako kamala nze ndaba muli mirembe gyammwe nze ndaba muli mirembe gyammwe magambe mwisituke tweyagalemu ndaba muli mirembe gyammwe lwaki seeyongerayo nange nengenda mu mirembe gyange siwo kiri music kubakatako tulabe sea ola mbolala yadde n'akasaale kakuma naye sana mundu bayoka mama yoka yoka oli mulungi wenna tolina wakukyama tolina wakukyama tolina wakukyama senkulina mwesuubi wenna bambi bambi tokyukanga mukwano tokyuka kyomanya gwe tokyuka sya kwagala mama omanga koko na fanta elava nyamba bambi tula nkubulire ebyange byonna wemba nkyamiza ntereza bei onyirira kufa baby nawe wenomasamasa olinga kyakulya olalalala hello pick up your phone you say hello enongo budde bugenda hello pick up your phone you say imunange bambi tugende olinga egali empya oyagala nze nkulabe nkulekaawo ne katonda kwesimisa mamu masamasa mu bitonde bye batonda oda wefaanana wekka oli mulungi okufa baby wenno masamasa olinga kyakulya mamada hello pick up your phone nawe you say hello enongo budde bugenda hello pick up your phone nawe you say munange mama tugende pulo oluddako bana balutalenja na banyumyako gyendaga music say la lo sema nenkunyumiza biri ebyaliwo luli eno mukambrera
wetumwenya wetewana mbera mbirowozaako wesunangako nga munakufako nawe oh mama mukwano bambi 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 munange tomanyi kiri ku mutima nyama mukwano baby nze nkwagala biri ze wankola bubi lowaduka luli mama we kwagala biri mama biri wankola bubi mama wankola bubi omukwano guwoma ngamba konti tolinjawa abanji bagenda abanji babajja nebejanga sengamba embaga njireta tewejanga kwagala nyonyonyo singo chimanyi asanti sana wanana mubanje nonzija mubali nava mubali baby mukwano bambi 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 munanga tomanyi kiri ku mutima nyama mukwano nkwagala biri wankola bubi lowaduka luli mama we kwagala biri nze wankola bubi nze wankola bubi polo zima nasto kana akadako bankabalimu ne presidenti pulo owulira otya president ojeno netwekyanga mu bulamu bwa kiseera osanga banalabira kugwe ne bajoyininga endongo ya DJ yongeza sebo na presidenti kwagala nnyo kale wetale mama oli wakabi nnyo kale byekolera wabanyumisa obulamu byekole mama era namala nkwebamba maze kyobamala nkwetaaga era nkulina lwoliddeeka mama wenkulaba nekyanga onyumisa obulamu bwekyanga onyumisa obulamu busabo kwagala okamala boyi kino kidongo kikyo egwezi janjaba kyenvambanganere kwagala nnyo kale bikole sema oluwakabi nnyo kale byekole nkulabe wabula onyumisa obulamu byekole mama era nemmala nkulaba mba maze kayimira omukwano n'omukwano kwagala obungi nanstop akatale kyakubana ebisale bajjaita omutima gwe bulemba mukuukira omulabe oyagala kuyomba ebere kusapa oyagala kubana obwena kubana n'akatonda bali abo abana bapi nabo balina amaanyi namugamba empalana bino byansi byakuta eyo kasi bwe mwekeyo ngalina kusibu empalana bino byansi byakuta eyo kasi bwe mwekeyo ngalina kusibu omululu ogwo gw'obukulu omululu
Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen you. You know how you tamuka, you know how you dance. Moving on swiftly, I think that was a very, very well-deserved break. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my singular honor. And we have, even when we were in school, the backbenchers were very loud. Backbenchers, yeah, you're very loud. We want to thank you for your presence. But anyway, moving on so fast, allow me to take this that on our
I know the speeches are done, but I am going to allow myself and ask for your indulgence for me to recognize somebody or some people. When I was being inducted or installed as president of the Rotary Club of Untinda, past President Ebert Bienkia installed me. When I was joining this Rotary Club 13 years ago, PDG Nelson Kawalia inducted me into the club. And therefore today, I had to invite him to witness this. His health is not being the best, but I'm honored that he made it today and he's here right now. PDG Nelson, for everything that you taught us when we were Rotaractors, we looked up to you, and I am so honored to have you this evening. Join us for everything that you are. Thank you so much. I don't know if Rotarian Ebo Katahoire is in the house. He had promised to be here, Rotary Club of Kampala North, him as well for the same reason. As I invite the DG to speak to us, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate our DGN, District Governor nominee, Geoffrey Chitakule, our first governor produced by the Rotary Club of Ontinda, of Kampala South. When Kampala North was concentrating on producing district governors, Kampala South was concentrating on inducting Rotaractors and inducting past district Rotaract representatives. We have 3 in the club: Hudson Mutalia, Alan Jude Jingo, and David Alex Tabaru. Baba Chitakule Geoffrey, niba ino bona abatya imeniwe, tusanuike ino okusobola okuba nifo olwaleero n'okuba nti niwe gavana asoose okuva mu club yaife. Tuli basanufu ino. Allow me at this moment invite the district governor, Dr. Edward Kakembo Nsubuga, to speak to us. Thank you.
President Rita, Dr. Katolemu, Nkali kuba doctor. Maybe G.K. Martin will be the doctor. Friends, I'm so happy to be here. And thank you so much, President Rita, for inviting me to be the guest of honor for this function. Allow me to make a few recognitions which were skipped. Allow me to introduce to you my Muska. For us in Rotary, your Muska in advance. This governor elect now. Anna Nkutu, we are so happy to have you. Allow me to recognize our PIM chair, Phyllis Kwesi Gakobu Chindo, Lieutenant Governor David Nsubuga Serwaude, District Executive Secretary Gerard Obai. I don't know why Gerard you sit at the back. People can't see you. Yes, from Rotary Club of Ugulu. Vice PIM Chair Ajat Safina. My PA Ethoma Mawi Kayongo. The most important people in this room that hope creator presidents, please arise. Yes, those are the most important people in this room this evening. All the district leaders, the outgoing and the incoming, I recognize you, the amazing presidents and the amazing governor. Thank you so much for the job well done. Please stand up for recognition. You've done a wonderful job. Thank you so much. POP, Marion, I recognize you. Our Disconi Chair, Robert Chigundu, and the which team has been recognized. We are so happy to have you, Nelson. Our friends, I stand before here as you are incoming governor, and I'm so happy and I'm proud to be here. As the governor in charge of this 9213. In other words, I'm going to be your team captain. I want to thank the Lord who has made this day become possible. I remember how I started DGND, DGN, DGE, and now this governor. So we give thanks to the Lord. I've been a friend for this club for so many years. And our relationship has been going on for a very long time. And here I am as your district governor. Our friends, we had a very interesting body meeting today. I think the shortest, because when we went to the body meeting, we found that everything is running so well. The club is doing so well, and there wasn't much time to waste. Actually, it was like a conversation. We said, you know what, because before I went to the club, I had to go through the reports which they sent me early on, and there was nothing much to discuss. But I want to use this opportunity to thank the Rotary Club of Kampala South for doing a great job. I want to congratulate you for being the club of the year, the second year running. So President Paul, we celebrate you and congratulations together with your board. I also want to congratulate this club for being selfish in sweeping all the district awards at the expense of other clubs. Next time you have to be mindful of the needs of others and save some. These people scooped 13 awards in Imbarara. So we congratulate you and we celebrate you. You are indeed a model club. No wonder you are trending. I also want to congratulate you on producing your first district governor. GK, we used to know, I thought all along, he had 2 names. But the third name came up on that day he was unveiled. Geoffrey Martinich Takule, we congratulate you and we celebrate you. I want to thank this club for the impactful projects they have been involved in for all the years. When we were in the body meeting, the president took me through what they have been doing, and indeed they have impacted the communities. I also want to thank you for attracting and nurturing young people. I think they deserve a hand clap. Yes. Kampala South is club #1 in attracting and nurturing young people. And those young people they nurture and attract, they have gone to become club president. President Paul Muhammad is one of them, and our president Rita is one of them. So we thank you for that. And other clubs, I think, should learn from them. I also want to thank you so much for making these installations so simple and user-friendly. Our friends, I think we need to borrow a leaf from Rotary Club of Kampala South. The installations, because now you know the clubs are so many, we are now 120 plus. So imagine going to all clubs and you're paying between 50,000 to 100,000, it becomes costly. So my humble appeal to you that let's borrow a leaf from club #1, the best club in the district, and make the installation seamlessly without going into extra costs. As the incoming governor, yes, give them out. They deserve it. They are doing so well. You know you are leading and we are following, so we shall catch up. When we were in the body meeting, I was blown away. Kampala South has already paid the Rotary International dues and the district dues, and they give me the receipt. So we thank you so much. You have seen the governor's gift. When I was with my president-elect, and I told them, you know, when I'm visiting, I will not accept gifts. And I told the clubs, all my PEs, they are there, they are listening. My PEs, you have to emulate what Kampala South has done. Do not give me gifts, but give me the damage checks. I'll be happy to have them. When I was looking at the gifts which are given to governors, the cheapest is about $50. And $50, those are 60 doses of the polio vaccine. So you could imagine all the 120 clubs, if you are giving $50 instead of the governor's gift, we shall impact on the communities. So my president, it's my humble appeal to you, do not give me gifts, but give me damage checks to sign, which money will go to the polio fund. Same will go to the governor's dinners. I told you, you heard I'm the peasant governor. And my humble appeal to you is that when the governor visits, clubs are so happy, they are so excited, they have had their governor, he has given them a plus or a minus. At the end of it, you have to celebrate. I'm not saying that we shouldn't celebrate. I'll give an example of my Rotary Club of Kampala Islands, and I forgot to recognize them. Members of my clubs, Kampala Island, I recognize you. Thanks so much for coming in big numbers. I'll give you an example of Rotary Club of Kampala Island. When we are hosting the governor, our budget is about 70 million. What am I saying? Let's choose 3 million and let's have the 4 million go to the polio fund, go to our peace center in Makerere University, go to the Samuel Wally Fund. That way, we shall be able to impact the communities. those of you in Imbalala, you had my background. If I was not helped by people to reach where I am, I wouldn't be here standing before you as your district governor. So what I'm saying, let us contribute. Let's balance the board. 40% we eat, and then 60% goes to the Rotary Foundation. Right now, our foundation after COVID, you all know DDF, this designated fund, that it has fallen below shocking levels. So we need to contribute to our Rotary Foundation. So this Rotary year, I'm requesting everybody at the end of the Rotary year, my assistant governors and my PEs, everybody must contribute to the Rotary Foundation. We shall know, at the end of the Rotary year, we shall have no zero giving club. We have 36 clubs in our district, which hasn't given a kitty, who will not pay a single penny coin to the Rotary Foundation. And 59 clubs, they haven't paid anything to the polio fund. And some of the clubs, they collect money and don't remit it. So this Rotary year, when I'm coming to visit your clubs, I'll be looking at the register of the polio fund vis-a-vis the Rotary Foundation. So let's lead by example. We have a few clubs, about 4 or 5 in our districts, which have stewardship issues. This year, I want to thank Governor Xavier and Governor Robert Governor Xavier and Governor Bob for being tough and being so strict on the Rotary Foundation. We need to live by example. It's so ashamed that people who are doing so well, then they go and impeach on the money for the people who are less privileged. So stewardship is going to be key in our Rotary year. As we come into office, I discussed with the board. This club is amazing that President Paul Buhame was able to do 100% membership retention, which we are advocating for. As we grow our numbers, retention is the key. Retention is the key. So President Paul Buhame has handed over a club to President Tinka, 100% retention, and I request you also to follow suit by doing that. We have to fix that leaking pot. We bring in so many members, and at the end of the Rotary year, we lose so many members. So we need to find out what's the problem. And one of the things is that we have to ensure that we engage our members. I was so happy, President Tinka, to see your board. AG was saying, wow, this is a big board. Yes. You know, when people come in Rotary, they want to serve. So when they come and serve, we let them be involved. Let them be on the committees. Everybody should be on a committee. That way, people find their value and they won't be able to leave Rotary. This Rotary Club is amazing. In the body meeting, according to the present goals, on the corporate members, they are supposed to add it 2. We agreed in the board that we are going to increase it to 5. The Rotary Foundation, they are giving $60,000, but I talked to them that as club number 1, no, 6,000 is not enough. We need to switch further and do about 80,000 to the Rotary Foundation. On the external growth, they are doing so well. They have 1 satellite club which is coming. They have 2 intellect clubs which is coming. And I think you are doing so well in that. On the attendance of DISCON members, I don't know what happened. For the last 2 years, when we were in Naivasha, this club had 80% recorded attendance to DISCON. In Imbalala, I remember it was 60%. Now this year, President Tinka is saying 15%. We have agreed in the board that's not acceptable. At least we have to go with 60%. On the RI convention, we have agreed we shall do 10%. And also, I'm urging this club to increase on diversity. Since you are club number 1, you need to increase on diversity. On enhanced participant engagement, this club has a very interesting package where they attract members. We did share with the president that they normally have a function and invite the potential members. At the end of the day, they end up recruiting their members. So I want to congratulate you, this club, for doing so well in the district. You've done everything right. Membership growth. You have given the Rotary Foundation. You've satisfied the characteristics of the successful club. We have 5 characteristics of a successful club: contributing to the Rotary Foundation, doing impactful projects, attracting youth, and diversity, which you are doing very well. So I celebrate you and I congratulate you. As we discussed this Rotary year, we have 2 signature projects. The one of Rita International President-elect, which is mental health, we agreed with the president that we are going to take on 2 projects, mental health and the boy child signature project. I want to take this opportunity to thank all of you who attended our launch on 1st July at Old Kampala Senior Secondary School when we launched the boy child signature project. Thank you so much for the contribution and also for coming. It was a very colorful ceremony. A lot has been said about the boy child. I don't want to waste time about that, but I just want to appeal to you, to all clubs, to embrace the boy child. You all agree with me that we need to balance the boat. We need a strong nation. When you empower the boy child, with empowered boy child, girls will not suffer, they will enjoy life. Support the boy child and guarantee the future of the girl child. So ladies and gentlemen, President Tinka, I just want to wish you a very successful year of service. I know this club has a very strong past presidents. You don't need so much advice. Just want to say that you just be available, lead from the front, be a team player, and that way life will be good. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to me. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you very much, DG. Another round of applause for the hope. Okay, thank you very, very much. On the request of the DG, he has requested me to recognize the presence of POP Dorothy Cheyune. If you're in the house, please just wave. The Dean of Ages, Kate Barasa. If you're around, yeah, she is around. And VLG K Kaziro, if I got that right. I stand to be forgiven. Yes, quickly moving on. Sorry, the DG had already taken his seat, but allow me, President Rita, you're going to invite the DG. We are going to cut the cake. It's the next. Yes, it's the next activity. So please, DG Kakembo, you're very welcome to join our president and our AG representative. Yes, President.
Maybe before we go to cut the cake, just to re-echo the importance of history.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's listen. Let's listen. Again, backbenchers, we love you so much. Please listen.
A long time ago, one upcountry club, as AK Agri-Kankunda used to call them, the Rotary Club of Kampala, Sese Island, had a Raila organized in Sese. And because the numbers were too many, and it was a huge Raila gathering, and back then it was District 9200, so we were many, we had Tanzania and Kenya coming. They organized the ferry to bring us back a little earlier before it goes back to bring the villagers who would usually come in the afternoon. When they got wind of this, they were the first people at the ferry in the morning. So as everybody got onto the ferry, for some unknown reason, I was somewhere, I think in the woods of Sese Island. As I got down to the ferry was leaving. I tried to plead if they could halt it, and they refused. However, I was with one culprit who is the DG's PA right now. And as we was there, I looked around, there were 2 other people who had been left behind. And as I looked at them, I started wondering what it is I was going to do, or what we were going to talk about as we waited for the ferry to come back. I had not really ever talked to them before, so I looked at them. One of them was, simply and smartly dressed. The other was in a full white tracksuit. So I looked at him and wondered what kind of man his age wears a crisp white tracksuit. And what am I going to be saying to him? Anyway, as we waited, we got to talk, and I realized that he was actually a very simple human being, amiable, loving, and my relationship with him, for him to become my father figure, started then. That gentleman today is our district governor, Edward Kakembo. Please join me in cutting the cake.
As I never see you online, they worry me and they give me consign. Yeah, I've been ringing on your cellular. Where you at? But enough is settled down. Yeah, I'm hoping you're okay. We got to practice tonight. Many just stay from mine. Yeah, me and you be like that. Not my kind. Don't try to be my kind. Always outside.
All right. Yes, President Rita's family, please come and join. Thank you very, very much. DJ, give us some very little music. Yes, there's one boy child that is coming. Hey, President Paul, this is your last chance to shine. The camera is going away. Please come and be part of the agenda. At least you can show up as one of the guys going to serve cake. It's okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is... Hey, is the knife here yet? Abakoze ku cake. Whoever worked on the cake, we don't have a knife. Even on your installation, we shall forget the knife. All right, I think the knife is finally here, just at the back. Okay. But today, I'm going to first test the cake before the rest. So, anyway, let me see. All right, in 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ubugarova President Rita. Congratulations, Rita. Thank you, family members. Thank you, all the leadership, being a part of the journey. That will be President Rita's first schedule. She said she's now married. So thank you, everyone. And in a very, very special way, I want to thank, because of mentioning every Rotary member that has joined us today. But I just want to say a very big heartfelt thank you. Please clap for yourselves. All the visiting Rotarians, visiting Rotaractors, guests. We want to ladies and gentlemen, once again, allow me thank all the Rotary clubs that have visited us today. There are very many. We've been visited by 50 Rotary clubs today. A very, very... I think you can see why I may not have the chance to go through all of them. But just know you are very special. We have been visited by 18 Rotaract clubs today. Obugaro. We have been visited by 12 Interact clubs today. Obugaro. And a special thanks to Bishop, the Interact Club of Bishop System Azolidi SS. Rueza, please stand up. Stand up and wave to the guests. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. And allow me just to appreciate one club, and that is the Rotary Club of Milimani, based in Kenya. I have been ably informed that all the members are attending fellowship today, all the members of Milimani. So those that are watching us online from all the way from Kenya, thank you very, very much. Ladies and gentlemen, President Rita, I hope you remember that today is the first time you're going to ring the bell. So all powers and honor go back to you. Allow me pass the mic to you and you guide with that. Thank you very, very much.
I officially take office. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if Rotarian Andrew Rugalambi is in the house, but he was the other person in my earlier story. Allow me thank all the APs, all the Hope Creator presidents in the house. Thank the APs for a good year. And welcome the Hope Creator presidents. Please stand up and make some noise. Maybe they're not in the house. Thank you. I'd like to thank the installation committee led by Charles Odaga, past president today. Thank you for a job well done.
Yeah, please, President, it's your power to close fellowship. I won't close fellowship today.
We'd like to thank the outgoing Assistant Governor, David Semakula, and thank in absentia our Assistant Governor, Flavia Nabasa, represented today by Gumpo. I beg your pardon, by Kenneth Kiza. Thank you. Okay, as we close the installation, the Baganda say, Atumo mukulu tamagamaga. I'd therefore like to invite our district governor nominee, Geoffrey Chitakure, to give us the final toast.
Thank you, President. Can we be up standing? For a very wonderful, how we've witnessed peaceful change of power from a boy child to a girl child. It should have been the other way around. And we thank God for the wonderful function. And we'd like to wish our President a very good year of service, having dedicated herself to Rotary for the last 20 years. And to our governor, we are delighted that this is your first official visit, and also wish you a wonderful year of service. And to all of you who have turned up here, thank you very much. With that, I give you Rotary International.
Thank you very, very much. And the party has officially started. For those who thought it had ended, we are just